coming up here. Did the paperwork and all that stuff. Got all my stuff in it. Got the ELD set up, stuff like that. Now we're just gonna run through real quick and check our lights and tires. Pre-trip, something like that. Tires and lights are good. I go back here real quick. Just check the load. That one definitely needs tightened up. Alright, I'm gonna grab some fuel. Get back to you guys once we hit the road here. Let's get on down the road here.
Take the exit on the right to Pennsylvania 28 North toward Kiltanning. On the right to US 119 South.
Appreciate that, Walmart. If you guys ever see trucks, you know, turn their lights off or flash their lights, and then the truck that's going around gets back into the right lane, either I have a trailer disc, or what do you want to call it? The light interrupter switch don't work on this trailer, but usually I do that. But if not, flash the 4 ways just to say thanks.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on.
If you ever get behind a truck that's going kind of slow, probably looking for his turn. So have a little courtesy, a little patience.
Turn left on Industrial Lane.
There's a lot of times.
First left.
A lot of times we're out here just going in blind to these places.
Turn left on Innovation Drive.
Drivers park on trucks go, report to driver entrance with paperwork. Alright, I'm gonna get checked in here and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so the guy got us checked in here. Pretty cool guy. He gave me directions where to go. Drive around here, loop around this gate the same way we came in, drive around the building, Should be some bins on my left. Drive in between those and there's an opening. And then we pull in there between two more bins. Don't take out their mailbox. We pull in between there, and he said there's a pole on the right side. Put the back of the cab at the pole, and then I can open the Conestoga up, get unstrapped. I gotta get the truck over here to make this turn. Here between two bins. Put the back of the cab right behind the pole. So put the back of the cab right at that pole, so go up a little bit more. Right about there, I would say. Alright, let's get this unloaded. So, as you guys can see, trailer is closed. Now this just will slide all the way up here. So sometimes you gotta go to one side, go to the other side. Push that curtain up. But yeah, that's what a Conestoga is. As you can see, it's flatbed. Got that sliding curtain on it. I don't know why I'm putting that out. Got that sliding curtain. So essentially, you don't gotta tarp anything. Alright, so we got unloaded, and the guy seems to not really know what's going on, which isn't his fault. It sounds like the management is not really giving him much direction. Nice enough guy. I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta back out. I'm gonna get out of here, go get an empty weight on the scale, and then hopefully they direct me where to go. Alright, so we're gonna do this again. Everything is the same except we're going to a different door. I don't know why, but putting the windows down always makes it seem like it helps back me up. I wish that pile of stuff wasn't there. Nice couple pieces of metal there that I don't want to run over. Yes, I know my door's open, relax. I'm gonna end up in the grass. I messed that up. I'm actually going to get out and move these pieces of metal. These rocks and stuff. You don't want to run that stuff over. Get that stuck in the tire and then you're down. And you're just wasting time at that point. It takes 2 seconds to get out and move it. really didn't want to, but I don't really have much of a choice. Just like that. That's why I didn't want to run that over. Just get out here and look real quick. Just to see where we're at. Yeah, we got one through. Let me take a shit like this. Pop the fucking tire. Come into these places and they got stuff like that laying on the ground. It's like, come on, dude. Behind it here. Cut it way too sharp. See if we can take a little bit of that off. I might end up in the grass. I really don't want to end up in the grass though. Hit whatever's on the other side of me either. Sure as heck seems like it. This is gonna push the trailer towards that though. I don't want it to. Like that I can't see. I got room. Yeah, I got room. Kick this over. Wasn't pretty, but we're getting her in there. Definitely wasn't pretty. Alright, I'll get back to you guys in a second. Alright. So we finally got loaded. Show you guys what we got here. First they had to figure out how to do it. And then they didn't like how it was, so they had to change it. And then they changed it again. They're these giant pots and they cast metal in them, like melted not lava, I almost said lava, what the heck, melted steel, these big pots. But the problem was they got these big arms on the front, or on the top, that stuck up way too high. And my trailer wouldn't close up because they were too tall. So we spent the better part of 3 hours figuring that out. Now this thing spins really fast. You never want to hold on to that. You can use it to get it off of there a little bit. See that? I'll break your wrist. Is old, so Velcro don't line up perfect. Reach in here and give this a couple cranks. This buttoned up, but you guys can see what these look like. These big arms right here, they stick straight up, and they had them straight up and I couldn't close the trailer with it, so they had to crank these wheels. And then they had the other one laying down. It was on that wheel, because you see how that wheel sits lower, and the safety guy or whatever came out and he didn't like that. I didn't really realize it because I don't know that much about them, but that wasn't structural. But we're gonna give this guy a couple cranks. The truck is so dirty. So dirty, it needs washed bad. Disgusting. I don't know if we'll get one out of it or not. Oh yeah, we will. There we go. Now that's tight. You want them to sound like a guitar string, if you can. Yeah, I gotta get this thing washed. I think it's gonna rain on Wednesday, but it's just disgusting, caked up. Yeah, we're gonna go scale out and then get this delivered. I'll get back to you guys. Alright, we're finally out of that mess. It wasn't really that big of a mess, just I've never hauled them things. It looked to me like they've never shipped them, because no one really understood what to do, including myself. So a little learning lesson for everyone. But yeah, we're going here. It's gonna get a little interesting on this drop off. When I looked on Google Maps, this place is on the left side of the street, but there's a like a cement curve in the middle of the road, so you can only come in from the one way. You can only turn right into the place. And the way my GPS is taking me in, it has me coming in on the left. But I was looking on Google Maps, and I think I'm going to be able to go down a little side street. Otherwise, I think I would have to make a big loop, because I know where the place is at. I've driven past it. It's near one of the other places where I pick up a lot of loads. I'll get back to you guys when something interesting happens, or when we get to the drop-off. It's going to be the last place on the left before the intersection. Unless this is where I go in up here.
In 400 feet, arrive at 801 Industrial Boulevard on the left.
No, I can't go in there. Actually, no. I can't go in there. See, that's it right there. That's where I'm going. Right there. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to go up here and turn around. It wants me to turn right here. I guess we could try it.
Turn right on Spruce Alley, then take the second right.
I know it ain't telling me to go down that. It's freaking one ways, man. It's gonna get tight right here. Alright, so we got about the worst scenario that we could for this. I gotta blindside this thing in the building for their crane. I'm I'm going between two fence posts, and then the door is actually offset to the right, so it's not, once I get in, I'm gonna have to go to the right. He asked how they loaded them. I said crane, and he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to pull in the building, back into the building. I don't know, I'd almost rather pull in. Just gonna get ourselves in position here. That's enough room for a car to get through. Yeah, let me show you guys what's going on real quick. So I gotta pull up there, and then I gotta back in. I gotta blindside it. And then the door is offset to the right, so I think we'll be okay. We'll just kind of hug that side, and we're gonna have to hug that side. We'll figure out. Thing about trucking, man. Got her in there, got her unloaded. Now we're heading to the next one. All I know is a lot easier getting in out of there than we're getting in.
Turn right on Industrial Boulevard.
Don't want to ride up on this curb, but I'm going to have to, and I'm going to hit this curb too. Sometimes you're going to have to hit curbs. Just try to hit them as late as you can. That was probably the hardest back I've had to do so far. Even for an experienced driver, that's still tough. We got her in there, we got her done, unloaded, on to the next one. Alright, I'm turning this thing on because I think it's about to get a little interesting. GPS is trying to take me all the way around. I know the area. It's trying to take me all the way around the long way. Not sure what all that funny business was about.
Left on
This bridge got a weight restriction on it or something that it's trying to take me all the way around it. As I go up here, I make a left, I go down the hill, and there's a bridge. You turn left on a bridge. Literally, the place is right there on the left. I don't know if there's a weight restriction on it or what, why it's trying to take me all the way around it. But I don't really want to go all the way around it if I don't have to.
In 1.5 miles, turn left on West Falls Street.
That truck's going on it, so I'm going on it. Oh boy, maybe not. This could get pretty interesting. Luckily there's no cars here, so I think we'll be okay. I have the GPS set for 80,000, so it thinks I'm loaded. But since I'm not, we're actually okay. Sometimes you gotta break the rules a little bit to get her done. This place is right here.
Turn left on Rockwell Drive.
this curb a little bit, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna try my best not to, but I think we're gonna get it with the trailer.
Arriving at 1 Rockwell Drive on the right.
I ain't eating no curbs with the truck. Yeah, we cleared it. Alright, I'm gonna get checked in here and I'll get back with you guys. Well, I didn't record anywhere at that last pickup because once I got in there, the guy was very unhappy that I was late, even though it wasn't really my fault that I was late. I got in there, he was being a dick. But we got in there, got loaded, stopped and saw my aunt. My aunt and uncle stopped by, saw them for a little bit. Back on the road, and now we're at Love's. So we're gonna get some sleep, we're gonna get some food, get some sleep, probably work on a video. And then we got 3 hours and 45 minutes to Adrian, Michigan. Definitely had some tough backings today. That one that you guys seen, holy cow, that blindside into the door that was offset that turned into a blindside parallel, trying not to hit a telephone pole, trying not to hit a fence. That's trucking for you. I don't know if this might be the end of this actually, might be the end of this video. If not, then I'll catch you guys on the next part.